Yep, I got you. All right, camera speeds, audio speed.
Okay.
Mark it.
Better to give Healing Place scene clap marker. Mark.
Can I be honest? Life before the Healing Place was,
It was rough. It was rough. It wasn't easy. Because there were times where we almost didn't go through with the marriage and stuff like that because we didn't know if we were going to see eye to eye.
our relationship it's pretty backwards. He has 3 children that he brought into our relationship, and then we had our daughter, so our family dynamic was just not healthy.
I was married once before. I was with her for 2 years, married 5 months. Out of those 2 years, we had a kid. Went through a long, lengthy divorce. Dealt with all these tidal waves of emotion. Kind of stuffed it down deep and didn't want to ever deal with it. And then in the process of going through divorce, I met someone. Her and I had twins. And so then through all that, divorce was finally final. And then just kind of stuffed that even further deep down and never really dealt with anything. So then about 2019 is when her and I met. We didn't know if we were gonna coincide with the moms of my 3 boys and figure that out and learn how to co-parent with them effectively and efficiently and make sure everything is kosher, pretty much.
I found the Healing Place podcast, which is really what triggered me to look out to the Healing Place and I found Jamie. But Brian and Jamie kind of talked about their marriage a few years ago, and they had said we were kind of at a point in our relationship where we were either gonna end up dead or in jail. And I said, that feels about right. So I went and I booked an appointment with the Healing Place. That led us to finding Ross and Brian and Jamie. I like that everyone has their own story because as a couple, we've seen 3 or 4 different coaches. You go through different things and they can meet you at those different levels dependent on where they're at in their story. We're both very stubborn people, so we will go at it. But I think even in us going forward in an argument, I think we both take a step back and kind of see each other in a different light.
Yeah, she started looking at me more as a partner, not an enemy.
What I have learned with Brian and through other counselors that we see at the Healing Place is you struggle with your own and your partner struggles with their own. And I think when you're in a marriage, you forget that. You forget that you're both people that have both lived life and both have things that you're working through. We're kind of being able to enjoy each other now.
It really made our relationship together flourish more than what it was.
Our decision to get help, we've already seen it affect the kids because Landon has been struggling a lot in maybe the last 6 months or so where he was struggling with his anger and he would get really mad and he verbalized that he wanted to go to counseling and get help. And I think they see and we verbalize that we've asked for help and that asking for help is not a sign of weakness, and they've seen us get help and they'll continue to see us get help. You think that what you're walking through in life is embarrassing and you don't want to ask for help because you don't want people to judge you. But what I love so much about this place is you don't have to be embarrassed. What you walk through, so many other people are walking through that too, and that's what they all walk with you in.